Roblox players, you're about to be so mad, okay? So we got so much to talk about in this news video. From Roblox removing badges to Russia banning Roblox and then making their own version of Roblox. I'm not joking. We got Schlep drama. People are attacking Schlep. We got some more Russian protests. Australia banning kids off of the internet. We got so much stuff. We got drama about fish drama. So look, lock in, pay attention, stay till the end of the video. After almost 20 years of use, Roblox will be removing the official Roblox badges on your profiles in 2026. You know these badges right here, these badges on your profile? Yeah, Roblox is getting rid of them. If you go to a profile and scroll down, you can see pretty much every account has these, and Roblox decided to remove them. Why did Roblox decide to remove them? Well, they issued this entire essay basically explaining why, and they said that, let me just read their quote. This is Roblox's quote. Many of the older Roblox awarded system badges are no longer achievable, and they don't reflect the ways users and creators express themselves today. So they decided to remove these badges. So starting in 2026, they will be gone. And yeah, I mean, look, people are really upset about this. Like, why? Why? Like, what purpose does this serve? I said, personally, I think Roblox should be expanding their badges system, not removing it. Because Xbox, PlayStation, Steam, they have entire communities built around badges and achievements and cool successes. So like, why not do that? Why delete them? Why get rid of them? It makes no sense. Now it just gets crazier from there, okay? Because you remember how Russia banned Roblox and we started seeing all those TikTok videos of kids protesting, and I was like, wait a minute, is that AI? Well, maybe it wasn't AI, okay? Because following complaints from children, Russian officials are considering making their own version of Roblox. That's right. The government of Russia wants to make their own version of Roblox. So let me read this news story to you here, okay? So children have flooded Putin, who is, you know, the president of Russia, with complaints about the Roblox ban. Now, I'm not going to read this entire statement, but basically, children are threatening to leave Russia. Okay, they said, let me zoom on in here. It says the government of Russia has received over 63,000 letters from children aged 8 to 16, half of which have expressed their desire to leave Russia because of the Roblox ban. They're like, you know what? I'm out. I'm no longer a Russian citizen. I'm leaving the country. And the Russian government is like, oh, shoot. Quick, what do we do? Let's make our own version of Roblox to make the kids happy. Let's go. I tweeted and I said, Flamingo has the opportunity to do the funniest thing. Like, no, really, if Russia makes their own version of Roblox, we should raid it, like doing an American raid on the Russian Roblox and just plant American flags everywhere. If I don't make another video after this, then the government of Russia got me. Okay, I'm being held captive. I'm in the gulag. Now, let's talk about the Schlep situation, okay? You guys all know who Schlep is. Well, anyway, a bunch of TikToks have started popping up. There's a giant trend right now blaming Schlep for all the age verification stuff going on Roblox. You know, the facial age estimation. This TikTok here says, maturing is realizing Schlep did more harm than good to Roblox. Here's another one that says, truth is, Schlep ruined Roblox by making people hate on Roblox, and now we have an AI age detector, and it's all his fault. And people don't see this because they wanted justice. He made Roblox worse by making Roblox banned in countries, restricting chats and other horrible things. Schlep did not help Roblox. Sorry, not sorry. Schlep had to issue an entire statement in response to this because people are literally giving him death threats. Like, people are that mad about this and blaming him for all of this that they're giving him death threats. Like, this is actually crazy. They're even making up fake screenshots and fake text messages, basically saying like, hey, this is Schlep's legal team. If you don't take down our video, we're going to sue you. You know, like just completely defamatory statements. Look, if you're blaming Schlep for Roblox's current issues, then you're either stupid or you're 5 years old. It's like whenever, hold on, I'll show you. Do you remember when Grow a Garden used to update and they would crash Roblox every update because there was so many people playing the game? And then all the kids were like, this is Grow a Garden's fault. Why did they update? It's their fault that Roblox crashed. No, it's not their fault. It's Roblox's fault for having crappy servers. Why aren't we blaming Grow a Garden for doing their job? We should blame Roblox for failing at their job. It's the same situation here. Why are we blaming Schlep because Roblox had bad moderation and they got called out on it? Look, do I agree with everything Schlep has done and everything he's said? No, I don't. But blaming him for doing a good thing and exposing the problems with Roblox is insane. You got to be either stupid or a child. Maybe both, okay? There's a lot of stupid kids out there. Let's be real. Now, let's talk about the age verification update, okay? Let's talk a little bit more about it. I saw this tweet by Ruben Sim, and I think this pretty much sums up, this kind of sums up everything, really. So let's just take a look at this real quick. So we estimated your age as 18 plus, and then if we go over to the left a little bit and scroll down a little bit, we estimated your age as 18 plus. Yeah, I don't know about that. So what this kid did is he did what probably most kids are gonna do. Hey, mom, come here. I need you for a second. Come here, mom. Okay, hey, mom, how you doing? Yeah, look right up there in that camera right there, just for 5 seconds. Okay, turn your head a little bit. Yeah, they're just gonna get their parents to do it, and then you're gonna have a bunch of kids talking to adults and running around as 18-year-olds. Now, we talked about this a little bit in the previous video about how Australia is completely cut off from the rest of the world. So Alaska Violet here, she's a Roblox YouTuber, and she made a video here basically saying, hey, I can't talk to anybody. And that's because right now Roblox is restricting all chat messages in Australia, New Zealand, and the Netherlands. They're restricting your chat messages to only people in your country and only people in your age group, which is like cutting out 99% of all Roblox players. So if you're in Australia, the Netherlands, or New Zealand, you basically can't talk to anybody right now. And a bunch of people are posting about this saying, hey, this kind of sucks because, like, look, Roblox has gifted us isolation for Christmas. To all my foreign friends, happy holidays until we meet again, right? Like, because he's in Australia. He can't talk to anybody. I've had a few Australian YouTubers reach out to me, and this is actually why I'm talking about this in this video. Kiki Block, she is an Australian YouTuber, and she makes roleplay videos, and she reached out to me today basically saying, hey, do you know what in the world's going on? She said, I can't talk to anybody, and if I can't talk to anybody, I can't make my roleplay videos. And I explained to her that, yeah, she's not going to be able to talk to anybody because she lives in Australia, and that's what Roblox decided to do. And it really sucks seeing fellow creators, fellow friends going through situations like this where they literally cannot do their job now. They cannot talk to anybody. They can't make roleplay videos anymore because they can't talk to anybody. And it's like, this is probably something we should be talking about, because if you're a YouTuber, roleplay videos might just be dead, because most roleplay YouTubers are above the age of 21. And if you're above the age of 21, you can't talk to anybody below 18. So how are you going to roleplay with people? Really can't, unless you only roleplay with other adults. I mean, you could do that. You could hire other adults to do it, but you know, most Roblox players aren't adults, right? Again, and I've said this in every video, I understand why Roblox is doing this. I think, I'm not sure it's the right thing to do. I don't want to be one of those people that's going to say, oh my God, this is going to ruin Roblox. Roblox is ruined. This is the death of Roblox. It's probably not, but this is definitely going to do a lot of harm to the platform, and I hope it's worth it. That's all I'll say. I hope it's worth it. Now, we got to talk about this. Australia. Man, Australia, it sucks to live in Australia right now. You got the big bird-eating spiders, and you got to deal with all this crap. So Australia has banned social media for anyone under the age of 16 starting today. Whenever you go on Twitter, you see this pop-up saying, hey, you got to verify your age. It's age estimation. Yeah, you gotta do the verified age estimation to go on TikTok and Twitter and YouTube. Here's what TikTok looks like. Users must now be 16 or older to use TikTok in Australia. We'll use your age estimation to confirm if you're old enough. Here's what YouTube looks like. You must be 16 or older to sign into YouTube in Australia. In fact, here is the entire list. If it's in red, that means it is banned in Australia for anyone under 16. If it's in blue, that means it's not banned. And look, I think this is really stupid. And let me explain why I think this is really stupid, okay? So if you're doing this to protect children, okay, well, there's a few issues here. Why would you not ban Discord? Why would you ban YouTube but not Discord? There are way more child safety issues on Discord than there is on YouTube. Like, okay, I can understand Twitter/X. I can understand Facebook. Okay, sure. I can understand Snapchat or okay, fine. But why not ban Discord? Also, something really weird is they banned Facebook, but they didn't ban the DM system for Facebook Messenger over there. That's the Facebook DM system. So you can't use Facebook, but you can still DM people on Facebook. Like, something else I find really funny is in Australia, you can get a job at the age of 15, right? You can drive, you can get a job, right? You pay taxes, I'm pretty sure, but you can't go on YouTube, can't go on Twitter, can't go on Reddit. You can go on YouTube Kids though. You can't go on YouTube Kids. So like you telling me you can get a job and drive around the world, but you can't go on YouTube. What? Look, should there be some restrictions for kids on social media? Absolutely. But this is just stupid. Like come on. It's just stupid. Now, we do have some good Roblox news, okay? And I'm glad we got some good Roblox news. So I talked about this a few months ago. This is probably going to be really loud when I click on this. Oh, it's not. Okay, great. Love that. So Roblox finally released released something called server authority. Now, what does server authority mean? Well, it gives more realistic collisions. It gives more realistic physics. And most importantly, and this is the thing that I love, less cheating. So Roblox says that this is going to cut out hackers. You're not going to be able to fly hack anymore. You're not going to be able to exploit anymore. And this just rolled out, so I'm sure games are currently implementing this, but I hope it works. I pray to God it works. I'm tired of hackers on Roblox. I'm tired of fly hackers. Please, please, please tell me that this actually works. So Roblox update. I'm very excited to see how this turns out. Hopefully we see way less hackers in Roblox now. And then finally, we got to talk about some drama with Fishet, who is currently the biggest game on Roblox. Basically, the developer of Fish, okay, the original fishing game on Roblox, he is accusing the developers of Fishet for copying. Well, he didn't accuse them. He just kind of agreed with the accusations. Basically, this tweet went viral saying, wait a minute, some of these look very similar. So on the left is Fish, on the right is Fishet. Here it is again. On the left is Fish, on the right is Fishet. Like, wait a minute here. What's going on, guys? And he actually responded and he said, at first, Fish definitely had their own identity. But I agree. It's definitely past the point where Fishet is just taking from Fish without me or my devs getting anything in return. I fully understand it's business, so it's no hard feelings regardless. But yeah, it just kind of looks like Fishet is, I mean, I don't know, man. That looks pretty similar to me. Now, the Fishet dev hasn't said anything. As far as I know, they haven't said anything. They haven't responded to any of these accusations. But I guess it does kind of suck to see people just so blatantly just kind of copy things, right? Anyway, that's it for the day. Subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.